Hello students. Today we will study about the endocrine system in our body. The endocrine system is a bunch of ductless glands which are found in our body. Ductless means without pipes. Now what is the meaning of the word gland? Gland is any organ which will secrete things. For example, the sweat gland secretes sweat onto our skin, and your salivary gland is the one that will secrete saliva into your mouth. So anything that secretes something in our body is a gland. Now the saliva and the sweat glands have a piping system. That means they have a duct to carry their secretions to wherever they are supposed to go. So these glands are called duct glands or the exocrine glands. In contrast, the endocrine glands do not have ducts. So where do the secretions go? Well, these glands secrete the secretions directly into the blood or the lymph, and it is the blood or the lymph which will take these secretions to all the cells. These secretions by the ductless glands are known as the hormones, which are the chemical messengers in our body. These chemical messengers are secreted by the endocrine glands and carried by the blood or lymph to a target organ to stimulate a specific activity. Now we have to study about the different endocrine glands, the hormones that they secrete, and their function in our body. Let us first study about the different endocrine glands present in a male body and a female body. In a male, there are testes. These are the endocrine glands as they secrete a hormone into the blood. This hormone is called testosterone. Now what is the function of a testosterone? Its major function is in the development of male sex cells known as the sperms, and also in the development of secondary sexual characteristics like beard or mustache, which is majorly due to this hormone. On the other hand, in a female, there are ovaries which secrete estrogen and progesterone. Their main function is to produce sex cells in the female body, that is the egg or ova, and they are also responsible for the sexual maturity in a female, like enlargement of the breast and changes that occur during pregnancy. Now we will study about the endocrine glands which are present in both male and female body. Let us first study about the pancreas. The pancreas secretes an important hormone called the insulin, and its major function is to control the blood sugar level in our body. If there is too much sugar in your blood, then this sugar can damage your blood vessels, and vital organs will also get damaged as they will not receive the required oxygen. This could lead to death. So pancreas will detect this high insulin level in your blood and immediately start releasing insulin into your blood. The insulin will reach the cells and it will give them a message to absorb this sugar so that the sugar level in blood can be lowered. Now in some people, the pancreas may not be able to create enough insulin. This condition is what we call diabetes, and so a diabetic patient is advised not to eat food with a lot of sugar, as there is not much insulin to control their blood sugar level. Children, the pancreas can also act as an exocrine gland, as these secrete digestive juices into the stomach using ducts. So pancreas are the only mixed glands in our body. The next gland which we have to study is the adrenal gland, which rests upon our kidneys. The adrenal gland secretes a hormone called adrenaline hormone, which is our flight or fight hormone. Flight means when you get super excited about something, and fight means when you are in a dangerous situation. Your heart starts beating faster and you start sweating in both of these conditions. This is basically caused by your adrenal gland. Up next is your thyroid gland. The major hormone that it produces is thyroxine, which helps in regulating the metabolism of fats, carbohydrates and proteins. So basically it helps in regulation of digestive functions. Now if the thyroid gland does not produce enough thyroxine, then the food that you eat will not be able to digest properly, and so you will not be able to get enough energy from the food. So as a result, you will feel like eating more food and you will feel absolutely lazy, and that will make you gain weight. The thyroid is the biggest endocrine gland in our body. The last gland that we have to study about is a very tiny gland which is present in our brain. This gland is the pituitary gland. One of its main function is to release the growth hormone. If a lot of growth hormone is produced, then the person can be abnormally tall. On the other hand, if the growth hormone released is very less, then that person can be dwarf. Another important function of the pituitary gland is that it controls all the secretions of all the other endocrine glands. The pituitary gland sends hormones to different endocrine glands to trigger the release of a particular hormone from the respective gland. For example, the pituitary gland will send a hormone to the thyroid gland so that the release of thyroxine hormone can be triggered. And so the pituitary gland is also known as the master gland in our body. So children, this is how our nervous system and endocrine system work together to control and coordinate our body functions.